Hey everybody, it's Saturday. It's rainy here in St. George. Hopefully you're finding family time, indoors time to do something fun. We just got people signed up for our 6-week slim down today, and it's very exciting to see people walk in the door to do something courageous, like start a fitness program. It's really scary. And so here's what courage looks like. Courage is being full of fear and doing it anyway. And so these people are walking in the door going, I'm scared. I don't know if I'm going to suffer by comparison. I don't know if I'll complete what I said I wanted to do. I don't know if I trust myself to stay the course. I don't know if I can exercise because it's been so long. You know, it's really exciting to see people stepping out of their comfort zone and showing up. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, showing up for your life. And I can't stress on a high enough level how exciting it is to see people step up and show up. When we did our workouts this morning, like we had an entire room full of people working out. Now, these are not your average exercisers. These are people that haven't exercised for a good long time. These are people that are deciding to take a chance on themselves. And so they showed up. We did a workout. It was push till you can't, rest till you can. Resting is super important. Therefore, if you're going to give a high intensity level effort, then you can take your rest as long as you need to. You feel safe, you feel comfortable, you're listening to yourself, you're doing what you need to do. So everybody in the workout's resting at different times. Super important. That's what allows you to show up, knowing that you can do this that is very specific to you. Instead of being in a room full of exercises where it's like, crap, I'm going to have to use the 3-pound weights because I'll be the only one that has to stop and rest if I do anything that's going to cause me to build muscle. Yeah, that's no fun. Like, we just want to have more fun, right? And doing what's fun is showing up, practicing personal integrity. I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to do the work because there's no such thing as a shortcut. Showing up means stepping outside of your comfort zone, getting super uncomfortable, and realizing that what once was uncomfortable is now going to become comfortable, which allows you to take the next step to get uncomfortable, to do something long enough that you get comfortable at it, and that is how we grow. That's called showing up. And also, showing up looks a lot like being able to take a look at the things that are causing you pain. If you're overeating or sitting in closet eating, there's pain there. Like, food is the fastest and most legal way to soothe your pain. So being able to have the courage to step back and go, okay, my life isn't perfect and I've had some disappointments along the way. And being able to look at what's really going on. Like, what is it that is calling to me that I need to address? Because if we're not addressing it, it's going to cause more stress, because then it just stays there and it builds up and we feel guilty, and then we find ways to soothe it. If you are trying to delegate your pain to pain relievers, and sometimes that's alcohol, sometimes that's a relationship, sometimes that's more reality TV, sometimes on social media. Like, however we're avoiding the thing that needs to be addressed, that is the reason we're not making a transformation. So showing up is addressing it. It's like, okay, so my house is chaos at the moment. How am I going to put the systems and processes in place that will calm that down, reduce the stress, so that I'm not looking for food to transport that pain to? Instead, I'm addressing what is not going well, what's not serving me well, so I can do better for myself. That is showing up. Showing up for your life is who you're being in the moment that you realize you're in pain. So whether that pain is manifesting as your health and you're noticing in the mirror, or as you put your clothes on in the morning that it's not serving you anymore, showing up is taking that next step. It's doing what needs to be done to address the pain. It starts with physical. Every time you move your body, you can move your brain. If you move your body, you can move your emotions. If you move your body, you can take action steps that move the needle in your life to to a better place where your stress is lower. Reducing your stress and preserving your energy is everything to fat loss. And that's what makes it sustainable. You live a life that has systems and processes in it that help you feel like you're managing your life better. Self-management, number one. We're never going to make time. We can't make more time to take care of ourselves. Making time for yourself isn't a thing because we all have 24 hours in the day. Finding time isn't a thing. Making time is. Carving out that spot for yourself. Finding time, you're not going to find more time. But you will make time for yourself when you become a priority, when your pain threshold gets high enough that you're like, hey, I'm done with this mess that it feels like I'm always in. And that can feel messy on a lot of levels. It could be messy at work and great at home. It could be messy at home and great at work. It could be messy in both places. And that's going to manifest here. This feels messy. Like our physical shell feels messy. And then we are trying to find ways to make it feel better. So it's really never about weight. And it's never about exercise. It's always about our dreams and our hopes for ourselves and how we would like our lives to go. But it will manifest in those places. So it's not something to judge. It's something to address. Address how you're feeling. Address the pain points in your life. We all have pain. Like there's no such thing on social media when we're looking at everybody's, look at my child, they're an A student. What if you have a child that has ADD? What if you have a child that has special needs? Are you a failure as a parent? Why, no, you're not. We cannot judge anything. It is what it is wherever it is. We have good things, we have bad things, and let's not judge it. If there is something that's causing pain in your life though, let's address that. And it will start with exercise, moving your body, taking care of yourself so you can clear that part of your head that's always in guilt that you're not doing something to take care of yourself. Remove that guilt, and then that makes space for better ideas, for more inner wisdom to come forward, for more intuition to be intuitive to what needs to happen next. Like open up your mind, relieve yourself of that, the need to be physically active in a way that makes more sense so that it doesn't scare the bejeezers out of you. Instead, you're doing something that makes sense to you and your body and the condition you're currently in. And then you're able to think about moving the needle in other ways. How can you organize and manage yourself? Because we can't change other people, right? And if we have kids, then we can organize and manage the system so that they can excel inside of those systems that we have at home, right? So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth about showing up. Like, do what you need to do. Take a step outside your comfort zone. If you didn't get signed up for our 6-week slim down, that's okay. You can get a free consultation with us. We can talk about what you need and how our programs can help you manage a sustainable fat loss lifestyle while you're handling the rest of your life. So that's what we do. We're here for you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And we will talk to you soon.